I've been seeing the girls like go to town on and swear by. We just want to give this a try.
Whole lot of rocks in the bus down when it got 10 and I went and got up. Bad that I came back to the crib, wanna eat me out the back of the back, she split.
Hello beautiful people, my name is Kee Samone, and if you are new here I want to say welcome, and if you're returning I want to say welcome back, girl. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm trying out some things that I got during the Sephora savings event sale, some things that I have not tried before. So we're about to try everything here today. I'm super excited. I'm literally not going anywhere. I'm purely putting on makeup for the love of being a woman and putting on makeup. If you are interested to see what I got, interested to see my first impressions, then go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get into the video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, girl. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on your post bell notifications so that you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video, because I post vlogs over here, I post mindset chit chat videos, and we do all the things. So if you're seeing me for the first time, go ahead and check out the rest of my channel. I just recently started a series called Early 30s Diaries, and it's lit. We're navigating our 30s and we're doing all the things. So go ahead and check that out after this video. But yeah, girl, let's go ahead and get into the makeup, because I have a fresh, clean face that is ready to be beat down. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, I've been using the same brushes for an eternity, for a lifetime. So I decided to try out this complete brush set from Sephora. Now, a lot of girls be talking about they love the Sephora brushes, and it's so crazy that I've literally been using the same brushes, I want to say, for maybe like 3 years at this point. Then there's also a method that I want to try out, because I normally use a sponge for my concealer. So I want to see if I can like get into the groove of using a brush for my concealer, because word on the curb is that it just gives you a better application and you get more product. And I definitely have very, very baggy under eyes, so we gonna try that out. Included in the 7-piece brush set, you have powder, blush, foundation, concealer, shadow, crease, and brow brushes. So that's literally everything that you need for a full face. So I figure why not just start off with that. Okay, yes, they're labeled perfect. Okay, so the brushes, they feel really, really nice. What is this? Blush. Oh, I love that this is an angle blush brush. Is this foundation? Should be. Yeah, this is a foundation brush. Where is that concealer brush at, girl? This is concealer. Okay, so this is the brush that we're gonna be using for concealer. Y'all, I'm so nervous. I have not used a brush for concealer in forever. Like, wait. And then this is for brows. Ooh, they even have, you know what? I think I have some like brow pomade. I have some brow pomade that I have not used before. Yeah, we have that. We have the crease brush, which I don't really do eyeshadow often, but yeah, we'll see. I do like a little like dab kind of in there sometimes. But anywho, let's get into some makeup. For primer, I'm using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. Normally, I use the Milk Pore Eclipse mattifying primer, so I figure it's from the same brand and I love this. These days I don't care too much about mattifying, really, because I feel like that my, you know, setting powders, they do that perfectly for me, and I'm not as oily as I used to be like back in the day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Hydro Grip, and the girls love the Hydro Grip. This is something that I've actually used already with some skin tint, but we're gonna use it again. I love how like tacky and sticky it is. It really makes me feel like that my foundation, skin tint, or whatever it is that I'm using is really gonna grip and hug the skin. I love that, I love that. Okay, I'll be trying the light reflecting foundation for the first time, and this is in the color Aruba. I didn't go in the store to get a color match, just because this is what Sephora recommended based on what I get in my normal foundation, which is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear. I normally use that. I think I'm just gonna start off with 3 squirts. So I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, like high cheekbones here and like just on the side. So I'm very, very, very particular and picky about foundations, concealers, skin tints, the whole 9, you name it. And that is literally why I have not changed my foundation in forever. We just want to give this a try because I use the concealer for my under eyes, the NARS concealer, and I'm like, well, if I love the concealer, I'm sure I'll love the foundation. So I'm just going to dot this all over my face, just how I would normally. Again, I did not get color matched in the store. This is just what Sephora recommended to me, but we gonna see, child. Sephora foundation brush, let's give it a try. Remember, I've not used these brushes at all, so I'm so excited to see. Now, should I be doing like a buffing motion? Because normally I use a flathead foundation brush. And so I'm used to like doing a stippling. But since it's rounded, I'm like, do I need to like be stippling? Or do I need to be doing like circular motions? I don't know. One thing I do know is that this doesn't necessarily look like it's giving me a whole bunch of coverage over here. The foundation is beautiful. It's going on beautiful. I can tell that it's super like lightweight, but I may have to build this up because already I can tell that I can see my hyperpigmentation through the foundation. Or maybe I could do my concealer first with this foundation on, and then, you know, go into it like that. But the foundation is super pretty. It's just not giving full coverage. And I don't even know if this said full coverage. Did I even check? I don't know. I'll have to check to see if it's actually full coverage or like recommended for full coverage. But it's super beautiful. It's definitely lightweight, which probably is why it's not giving that much coverage. But again, if you don't have as much hyperpigmentation as me, then that probably, or that definitely won't be an issue for you. Okay, it's super pretty. I'm definitely happy with the shade that I got. Again, I got this in Aruba, but I think I'm going to just put just a tiny, like the tiniest bit of this on, like just a little bit more, just to try to get that hyperpigmentation right there. Y'all probably can't see that very well, but I can still see ever so lightly my hyperpigmentation. So we just gonna do one more pump. I think I started off with 3 pumps, so I'm just gonna do one more little pump and go over the areas where my hyperpigmentation are. Okay, so to me, you could definitely still see underneath, but I'm gonna give it a chance. You know, I'm gonna give it a chance for sure. Again, like I said, I like that it's lightweight and it is super pretty on the skin, super pretty on the skin. But we'll try to conceal those areas and see what it's giving. I can see why the girls reach for this foundation for sure, because like I said, it's super lightweight and it is so pretty on the skin. Super skin-like, love that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is the concealer that I always use. I've been using this concealer, I think, for almost like a year and a half probably. And this is the NARS Creamy Concealer in Medium Deep Caramel. Okay, so I normally just conceal like the normal areas, which are my under eyes. Like I told y'all, I have some very deep and heavy bags under my eyes, and then a little here on my forehead. And I don't necessarily like take it all the way down my nose, not all the time, but for the sake of this video, I told y'all I'm not going nowhere, but still. And then since we do have this new foundation that's given, I don't want to cover your hyperpigmentation, I'm just gonna take a couple dots on the places that are really standing out to me. yeah, so I'm gonna go in with that foundation brush one more time and buff out the concealer that I put on my cheeks. Okay, see, so now it looks very complete, which of course concealer is supposed to do that. It's supposed to conceal, but I definitely would have loved if this foundation did that already. Like if they had a lightweight foundation that still gave full coverage, that would be amazing. But I'll still take it though. But now we about to get into the fun part, which is trying to see how we're going to buff out this concealer. I'm gonna bring y'all in just a little bit closer so y'all can see. I got a little mirror here so that I don't have to, you know, focus on the viewfinder. But I'm just gonna pat this in. It is so weird to be doing this with a regular brush and not a sponge. Like, I don't know, it feels so foreign to me, but it looks like it's giving pretty good results here. Okay, so what y'all think? Obviously, and clearly, I definitely could like blend that a little bit more, like right here up under like that inner corner. But I'm gonna be blending that area again anyway, because I normally do like I would say like a highlight. Like I do the NARS concealer and then I go back in with the Bright Eye Fix from Fenty. So let's do that now. And this one is in the shade Deep Butter. I always go back in like kind of like right here, like not necessarily under the entire eye, but yeah. All right, we're trying new things today. Dot here and a dot there. I feel like that is way too much. And so what's crazy is I can put that same size dot on my sponge and it doesn't look like that much, but that just goes to show me that using a brush actually does preserve how much product that you get. So I will for sure keep that in mind and use less next time, because I normally don't need that much of this. I just like to have like it a little bit brighter on the inside, but that's okay. We can work with it. Like, should I be painting? Like, I feel like I'm doing so much like stippling, like as I would do if I had my sponge, but I'm like, am I supposed to be painting or am I supposed to be dabbing? Because the brush hairs is giving like these little bitty lines in the makeup, and I don't like that. But I don't know if that's me. Maybe I just need a little bit more practice. I'm gonna put a little bit more over here because I feel like my technique, like I can see how this works, but I just feel like my technique, my application technique using the brush for concealer just needs some work. I will give this concealer brush, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10, because it's probably just because, again, I don't know what I'm doing, girl. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna be trying for the first time is going to be this Rare Beauty liquid blush, and it is in the shade Believe. I told y'all I've already used some of these products. This is the other one that I got during the sale, which is the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Happy, and I've been eating this up, but I want to get into this more mauve look today. Let's see, because I'm super excited. I haven't used it yet, and I got it for more of like my nighttime vibes. I mean, I've used that during daytime as well, but yeah, just want a little something new. I'm really into like the super pink blush look, but we're gonna try something a little bit deeper. That's crazy. That's really deep. So I'm gonna just start off with a little bit, just to see, cause baby, it just looks so dark. Like, I don't know if it's gonna pop like I want to, but we gonna see. So I'm taking the Sephora blush brush. Okay. she's not as deep and dark and mysterious as I thought she was. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. I'm actually gonna put on a little bit more because I really like this shade. I thought it was gonna be a little bit too deep and dark. We're gonna zoo her up one more dot because she's pretty. And I don't know if it's because it's bouncing off my pink dress. By the way, this is a Skims dupe dress from Amazon. I will link it down below. Wow, she's cute. Yeah, I like her. She's super cute. And don't worry about the harsh like line and contour. Once I set my under eye, that'll kind of like blend out with it because I really like using my powder puffs for my under eye. And I'm like, whenever I'm putting on my setting powder, so I'm still gonna definitely stick with that as far as setting goes. But yeah, she's cute. Okay, Miss Believe, we definitely believe in you because you are cute, girl. What the next new thing that I'm going to try, or the next new, I guess, method that I'm gonna try. Normally I contour with a powder, like pressed powder palette. This is the True Complexion contour palette, and I either use the Sculpt color or the contour color for under my cheekbones and then my forehead. I've been wanting to try a liquid contour, but I think I just wanted to use a little concealer instead. So I got this darker shade of the NARS Creamy Concealer in Deep Cacao. Well, Deep to Cacao. And I've never used cream for the purpose of like contour, but I'm really intrigued when I see the girls do it. So we're gonna go ahead and try it. Now, I've never used a liquid as a contour, so I'm just gonna take it like a little bit easy because I don't wanna do too much. But then again, I feel like if I don't do enough, it's not going to like really give too much. So we just gonna start off with that. A couple dots on the forehead and smooth lines on the side. Powder. No, we don't have a contour brush. So we're going to use the same brush that I normally use for contour, which is, dang, I don't even know. Oh, this is an e.l.f. brush. This is like my same brush. So it still has a little bit of residue from my normal contour, but let's just see. I like to just pinch the bristles just so it can get accurate, and that's probably just because I'm not using the proper brush. Yeah. I feel like that this shade contour blends so good up under this blush because it's a like deeper plum mauve color, and I would love to see what it looks like blended in and up under my brighter pink liquid blush. Oh yeah, what have I been missing with this liquid contour? What have I been missing with this liquid contour? Like, girl, she's definitely warming up the face so nicely. Okay, if the lighting or anything changed, my camera overheated, so we needed to take care of that. It's like 5 minutes later after me applying that contour, and I really feel like that my blush is like fading away into the contour. So I don't know if I should add in a dot of the lighter one, the lighter pink pretty one, or if I should do just another little dot of this mauve one. Since I'm initially trying the mauve one, I'll go ahead and add another dot just for, you know, shits and giggles. But it's giving that this is gonna blend with the contour. And if I just want like a deep and dangerous look with no super brightness, then that's what I can do. But I'm gonna go ahead, yeah, see, because it's kind of like, you could definitely tell that this is blush for sure, but since the contour is chocolatey, like it kind of blends. Like you could definitely see it, but you just gotta layer it on. Okay, she's back prominent again. Now we're gonna go in and go ahead and set this under eye and set this contour with my Laura Mercier loose setting powder, and this is in translucent honey. This is a staple. This ain't nothing new. This is one thing that I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm gonna ride this one out, okay? Once you find a good setting powder, it's just like it just brings in everything like all together. It's just, I don't know, she can't be beat. Laura can't be beat for the setting powder for me, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, see how this sets. I feel like my under eye is creasing. We're gonna still go in right there. And normally if I was getting ready to go somewhere, I probably would have like reapplied, but I don't really know how that's gonna turn out with me doing the brushes. And like I said, it was looking like kind of streaky. So instead of trying to fix something that I'm already like struggling with the technique on, I think I'm just going to go in and, you know, look at TikToks and stuff like that. Again, make sure y'all drop some tutorials down below just to let me know like what direction, what method should I be patting, should I be, you know, painting with the concealer brush. But as you can see, just like a little before and after on what the Laura Mercier does for like the under eye and blending. Like it's just gonna do it for me every time. Like she's gonna do it for me every time. All right, get up out my grill, y'all, because these edges is budding and everything. It's just doing too much. It's doing too much. My method is just, you know, putting a little bit in my hand. This probably isn't the best method ever because I'm sure I have like natural oils like on my hand, but I always wash my hands with soap prior to doing my makeup so that my hands aren't like super greasy or have any hair products or anything on it. I always feel like my hands don't normally be that greasy. Just gonna go a little bit under the nose. Yeah, she brings it together every time. And now I'm actually going to just use a little bit on my forehead and bring that down the nose everywhere where I had concealer. May need to bronze up just a little bit more just because I feel like I just brightened up my forehead way too crazy over that contour, like, girl. But I just love that the warmth that NARS concealer gave my face. Like I'm really much so enjoying that. I'm just gonna go over with whatever is left over on the brush and put a little on top of my setting powder. That's pretty. So now I'm gonna go in with my powder and I'm gonna be using Sephora's powder brush. The powder that I use, which I want to try and which I should have got during the Sephora sale, was the I think it's, what is it, the soft matte Sephora setting powder. I think it's called soft matte Sephora setting powder, but for years, actually since high school, I've been using the mineralized skin finish from MAC, and it is in the shade medium deep. She's always got me right no matter what. So that's one of the things that I guess has been like a holy grail that I haven't really changed. So we're gonna go ahead and just patting her on. Just gonna go over, buff it out around under the jawline, because girl, we don't want to see no makeup lines, no harsh makeup lines, even though we're not going anywhere. It's okay, because we may take a couple selfies or something. Definitely hit this forehead because I don't know, Laura Mercier, she really lightened my forehead over there. Okay. Okay, pretty. And in case you have not noticed, I have a very, I don't want to say modest, but a very like natural but natural light beat type of I guess method to my makeup madness. I think that the only time that my makeup gets like any type of dramatic is when I actually have on eyeshadow. And because I'm not like a lipstick girl, I'm like a lip liner, lip gloss combo girl. Okay, so this eyebrow pencil is not a new buy for me. It's just a rebuy for me. And I use the Sephora waterproof retractable brow pencil. And this is in the shade Charcoal. I do have like a brow pomade, but I don't know if I really like it like that. So if y'all have any brow suggestions, because I be seeing the girls, they brows be on point, but baby, brows is just never been a major priority for me while I've been, you know, when I do my face. So I literally see, I'm finding brush hairs all over. Well, that's the second brush hair. I'm not gonna say all over. Like, I normally get brush hairs from the brushes that I use now because like I said, I've been using them for 3 years. So that's normal, but for these brushes to be brand new out the box, it's like, what? Or maybe I should have just washed the brushes first, because actually, yeah, I probably should have washed my brushes first, but yeah. Okay, so I like to brush my eyebrows out a little bit, and then I just do like a line underneath and then some light brush strokes up and then brush them out. Literally it. And then if I'm feeling froggy or if I know I'm gonna have a full day, then I'll put some brow gel over it. But I don't know. I think I'm conflicted with the laminated brow look, because on one hand I want laminated brows, but back when I was like a eyelash girly, like the individual eyelashes, which by the way is just, it's so expensive. It's so expensive for one, and for two, my eyelashes, I just don't think they're built for it. Like, I can definitely go whenever I have a special occasion or something like that, but just on a regular basis, I just had to go too often. I don't know, it kind of wasn't worth it. For one, I have very, very fine eyelashes to begin with, and they're very sparse. And so even if I was doing all my care the way I should, like, I would have decent retention, especially like if I like made sure to take my time and made sure to do all the things and, you know, followed every step directly, which I always try to do, because I mean, I want to take care of this investment on my eyeballs. But it's just, I don't know, I was just having to go back too often. Like, it just wasn't, it wasn't worth it. Not if I didn't have like a trip or a special occasion or something like that. And that's pretty much all I do with the brows. Now to line my lips, I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty lip liner, and this is in the shade Wise. Like I said before, I don't really wear lipstick like that, but baby, catch me with a mauve or a brown lip liner and a good lip gloss combo. That's it. That's all I need. And prior to me doing my makeup, I moisturize my lips with the Summer Fridays balm. I don't like to do too much when it comes to the lips. I kind of like to outline, like fill it in on the outside, and then do one of those to kind of add the color into like my inner lip. And then I will put on like a plumping gloss or a regular gloss or anything like that. So I'm gonna use this Fenty Heat Gloss Bomb Heat in Glass Slipper, and I really like this just because, you know, plumps the lips up. And I'm one of the girls that actually likes that burning sensation feeling. I got a whole bunch of bottom lip and not a whole bunch of top lip, so I definitely love this. This is a repeat buy. I told y'all that I don't normally do too much with the eyes, but since we're doing our makeup and we do have some eye makeup brushes in here, we're gonna go ahead and see what it's hitting for. for, since I used that mauve blush, which I feel like, again, I'm gonna have to go back in with it. I don't know, it's just not popping out enough for me. Maybe it's just because I'm used to the super bright pink blush. Maybe it's because I'm used to the super bright pink blush, but I don't know, it is what it is. I have this Fenty Beauty, and this is the Sunstalker palette. So I'm gonna go in with Thick Mint in my crease, and this looks like just like a not bronzy, but a mauve color like the blush. And since I have on pink, I feel like it'll be super cute. So I'm just gonna brush that into my crease. Oh, that is too pretty. Again, don't like to do too much, but that is super pretty. I feel like I probably like outdid myself in high school with the eyeshadow, which is why I don't normally like do them, but I don't know, girl, that's giving. You might need to pick back up on it because it's super cute. I feel like it's a little bit darker on this side, but I also feel like that's just like the way the top of my eyelid skin falls on that side. Like it's a little bit more fat on that side, if we're being honest. Not too much on the inner portions right here on my eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Fat Glass. That looks pretty cute, and she looks like she'll go well with the mauve, and I'm using the shadow brush. So that was the crease brush, and I'm using the shadow brush. And I'm just gonna pat that in there. I know back in the day, I used to do like setting powder on my brushes, but again, I'm not going anywhere, so you know, even if it doesn't last, that's okay. And then kind of brush it a little bit in my inner corner. And then again, just a little bit in my inner corner. And boom, simple eye look. Nothing more, nothing less. The eyeliner that I use is the Revlon Color Stay Sharp Line. I think I got this from the drugstore actually. I don't think I got this from Sephora. But I mean, any regular old felt tip black eyeliner does just fine for me, because majority of the time I always do like a wing liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, eyeliner is on. I kind of jacked up over here, so hopefully y'all can't notice too bad, but yeah, I definitely did. Since I'm not wearing lashes at the moment, I'm gonna go ahead in with this little Dior mascara sample. The mascara that I really want to try is the YSL. I can't remember which one it is, but I've been seeing the girls like go to town on and swear by. So yeah, I also want to like invest in some something for my lashes to kind of like help them grow a little bit more, because like I said, they're very fine, they're very sparse, they're not all curled, which I actually probably should have curled my lashes prior to this, but I'm just now learning to get into the mascara. Okay, I've been trying to wear it more and more. Before, I was just literally leaving that step out, like putting on individual lashes, or I had my lash extensions on. And strip lashes, for some reason, strip lashes has just never really like I just never really caught on to the strip lashes. Every time I wear strip lashes, it looks like I have a lazy freaking eye, or it's falling off, or it's like lifting up in the middle, or whatever. And I already have like very sensitive eyes, and if I have to do all that to make sure them lashes gonna stay on, I'm just not gonna wear the lashes. Like, ain't that deep. Okay, I don't know, y'all. As far as mascara, that's probably as good as she gonna get. Again, I ain't going nowhere, but I don't know. We're gonna keep playing with like the mascara application and everything like that. Okay, so now my final touch, we are gonna do some highlight. I don't know if y'all girls don't be wearing highlight no more, but baby, I wear highlight. So if you do and I do, then we here, we twins. This is the Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish Highlight from MAC. Again, these are like the two staple things that I use from MAC and just have not changed from, I think, since high school. And I graduated high school in 2011, so you do the math, baby. It's been a minute. I like to go high on my cheekbones. And this is an older brush that I've already had. There's no highlight brush, so. And then a little bit on my nose. I normally don't have my gloss on yet. I don't know why I did that out of order, but normally I would put a little bit in my Cupid's bow, but I don't want to get any lip gloss on this brush. Okay, she's glowing, she's glowing. Okay, so the final finish, which this is also a new product for me, is the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Now, normally my go-to and holy grail is this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. If you know, you know. I've been using this setting spray for like 2 years, probably longer than that, maybe 3 years at this point. And that has been my holy grail, hasn't went anywhere. Love the spray, love her down. She just melts my makeup all together and keeps it there, keeps it on my face. So this has been highly recommended by not only just the girls who do their own makeup, but by makeup artists as well. So yeah, this is like an aerosol spray, and to not like breathe because these are literal fumes. So we gonna hold our breath and we gonna do what we need to do. Come on, hookah lungs. Whew. I guess the one good thing that I do like about the aerosol spray is that you don't have to worry about like having like large drops of liquid on your makeup. But honestly, even with the spray, like having the liquid on your face, I've never had an issue with it like staying into drops. Like it normally just evaporates and like melts my makeup, but it kind of lets me know, or it kind of tricks me into feeling like that it worked because I see it evaporating. So I'm like, okay, it's on my face and it's evaporating, so clearly it's worked and set it and worked its magic. But with the aerosol spray, you don't see anything on your face, so you just spray and hope for the best. Now I'm being like super duper anal, but I feel like I want some more blush. Is that doing too much? Girl, you're not going nowhere. Why is you trying to put more blush on? I'm gonna put on just a little bit more of my Heat Gloss Bomb, just a little bit more. And y'all, this is the final face. Okay, so final thoughts, final reviews. I absolutely love, and when I say love, I absolutely love everything that I got. The only thing is this NARS light reflecting foundation is super pretty, super light, super skin-like, but does not fully conceal all of my hyperpigmentation, which, to be honest, I think I can get past that because as you can see, all I needed was a couple dots of concealer and it worked for me. I don't have hyperpigmentation all over my face, just really high, you know, very high on my cheeks. So I think I can get away with and live with the fact that it did not conceal that, because I could just do that either before or after I put my foundation on and still feel like that it's lightweight, because honestly, I feel like this foundation is super lightweight. Like I actually really love it. I'm very curious to see if it does like turn yellow, oxidize, like what does it give like later on. So hopefully we can still be in love with it after that fact. But yeah, y'all, this is it. I love my new brushes, I love my new products, and yeah, drop down in the comments what y'all got from the Sephora sale. If y'all have any recommendations as far as like TikTok videos on how to use these brushes better, what type of techniques that I can use, or just different products that you would recommend for me just after seeing my face and how I do my makeup, then go ahead and leave all that down in the comments, girl. I would love to have your recommendations, because one thing about it, I'm just a girl who likes the glam. I'm just a girl who likes to glam. So I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that if you see any products that you like, that you go ahead and cop them. I will make sure to link those down below as well. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And then also do not forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, girl. Turn on your post bell notifications so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Like I said, we do vlogs over here. We're in the middle of our early 30s diaries series. So if you are one of our girlies in our early 30s, we here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, girl. And also we do mindset chit chat videos, so we talk all things just mindset, growth, evolution, and just the normal everyday things that us women go through. And go ahead and don't forget to slide on over to Instagram and TikTok and follow me there _Kee Samone. And yes, that is just going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for sharing space with me today, and I will just see you all in my next one.
The same picking our rest. Since you want love, but the bitch want lust. Can't home, gotta buy it. We ain't gotta hit money, we ain't got rings like, oh. Yeah. I be looking like that, what the fuck? We pull up.